Hello, I am the ginger monster. Hi guys, today we're planting ginger. Usually I start my videos saying that planting and growing something is easy. That's not the case with ginger. The best way to propagate ginger is from the ginger root. And in this time of the year, you can start seeing all of these knobs coming out. So from all sides of the ginger root, you're gonna see these things sprouting. Now most people plant this piece of ginger and they hope to have success. But from my experience with ginger, it's not that easy. So the only thing that you need to do one day before you plant the ginger is to soak it overnight. Just take one bowl, add some water in it, and just soak it. By doing this overnight, you're stimulating the ginger into thinking that the germination season has started and it's gonna sprout big shoots like this one. Now that you're done, put it somewhere until tomorrow morning and believe that this magic step is gonna give you the best harvest that you ever had with ginger. Next day, after you soak them overnight, your ginger roots should look like this. They have a more pronounced smell and they're ready to be planted. Now, very important to know is that ginger likes moist soil and doesn't like full sun. It likes around 2 to 5 hours of sun a day. Grows very well in shade as long as it has a moist soil. So when you plant it, make sure that you plant it next to other vegetables and fruits that like a lot of water. So I'll plant mine next to the eggplant, next to the tomatoes, next to the cucumbers, and any plant that loves a moist soil. If you would plant it next to something that doesn't like a moist soil, either the ginger would die because it wouldn't have enough water, or the other plant would die because of root rotting from too much water. So the amazing thing about ginger is that from all these knobs, you're gonna have a shoot starting up. So when you plant it, you wanna make sure that the knobs are either on the side, so you plant it like this, or upside like this. If you have any knobs on the bottom, try to plant them like this so you get the most out of them. So for example, from this one, I'll get about 6 different shoots. So this one is more than ready to be planted. Look at this nice shoot. So even if I've planted most of them very close to other plants that are already quite big, you don't have to worry, because for example with the tomatoes are gonna go up on the trellis and they're gonna get pruned on the base so the ginger can grow on its own and thrive underneath the tomato. Ginger will grow 30 to 35 centimeters tall, so it's not going to take a huge space of your garden, but the roots are the part that we're after. So when we're going to have the mature plant, we're going to come out, dig a bit, break a piece of the root that we need, use it, cover it back in, and we have an endless supply of ginger. Let's recap. You want to plant your ginger somewhere where it's going to get 2 to 5 hours of sun a day because it loves shade. You want to plant it next to other fruits and vegetables or plants that love a moist soil. It's not standing water. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a soil that needs to be constantly moist. So if you remember, I killed my basil because of that. Don't do that. Do your homework. But a good point to start is tomato, cucumbers, peppers, and eggplant. They're companion plants, so that's an added bonus, and they grow well together in moist soil. Also, make sure that you follow the step of soaking it overnight. If you don't do this, you're not giving your ginger roots the best start possible, and it may fail, it may not germinate. When planting it the next day, make sure that you check for the knobs, and you always plant with the knobs up, because as you saw in that one that was already sprouted, this is the flower, this is the stem that's going to grow outside of the soil. How do you use ginger in your everyday life? let me know in the comments. And if you like this video and others like it, like, subscribe, and click that bell so we stay connected and you always get the newest videos when they come out. See you next time. Like this.